With another join the January.
Yeah, I was going to.
That says done what? That says forward. Okay. So today we're going to do what we can do. Then we'll leave the rest to God. Okay, sir. You are the one saying it.
No, leave the one to Joseph.
To who?
Joseph.
Okay. Gabriel, go to the board and you draw a line.
I'll never forget one.
Take the same position where you drew the line yesterday. Same position.
Yes.
Yes, that's the first line. Make it straight.
This student are coming and taking this.
Voila.
That one that I'm taking it. Now that's it.
Who died? Yeah. Former president of Nigeria.
So they say Muslim are not 6 feet.
Muslims?
Not very Muslim 6 feet.
6 feet?
Yes.
What's the meaning of 6 feet?
And I'm very them. They very. They don't dig the grave too long.
That's not. Yeah.
Drop a letter while I see what to do.
That's what I saw in the pigeon news. You know, I want to watch news now, sir.
Okay, I am starting my pidgin news. You are starting with country people there. As story enter with here.
Our child was living there
To the right again small.
Okay.
To the right. Small. Right, you are going left.
Okay.
It's okay.
As you enter our say tomorrow we will write
Adamo.
make all my way.
Say custom do how? How many people have class custom? 60 people pass now. It's normal. Many people pass.
People pass the system.
More than 60.
Yes.
So are you going to ask our names of minister
No,
the hierarchy of the person?
there's no civic education.
The only thing that they can ask is no on the topic.
Name of
They only have been Joseph name now.
there's a main. No, there's no civic education. And then where you have to write out AC. It's just, it's not like questions where they will ask you straight answer questions. For example, in police, you have define this, what are the consequences of this, those kind of questions. But here you have just a topic that you want to talk about. And it's preferable you don't mention people's names. You can talk about the president of the republic without calling his name. You can talk about the president of the senate without necessarily saying Masenia. Because when you call those names, it's an attempt to disclose your identity. You know now? Yes. So you can always call their for the authorities, you can call their ranks, their positions, yeah? The title, His Excellency, the President of the Republic, and so on, and what okay, we'll start with math. is going to be two phases. Part one, I'll be the one to come out with questions. Each question I'll give you small time to do it, and then I'll use small time to correct it. So when I'm done with part one, part two, I'll now ask for your own worries. You post your worries, and then I'll answer them, and then we go to then your English lecturer will come and give you for English. During that time, you can also have your question in English. Then the next time you vomit those things will be in the hall.
So this house is small.
So it's not possible to hear what I
I
said.
know I left. I forgot my pen on the table.
Which table? In the house.
Yes.
In the house.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Don't forget to
Anyway, you buy pen you phone at the door, at the gate.
So we should go to our master now.
You can just take some elements of the sets. You can just take some things like
Compass.
Kukwameme, YSF. Anyway, let's go. I saw some questions here that I wanted to consider them. Now I'm not seeing it. I can see it as well, 2021. See, what's the time now, please?
2:05.
5 minutes past 2. Okay. So, pardon? You have spent 2 hours here. How productive have the 2 hours been? Have you... Okay, so who do you blame? Now that you have spent 2 hours doing nothing.
So that school I say now that I've never posted this thing. I've never posted videos.
They will label everything before.
You see, it's a 4.
Okay.
That means we need to go tomorrow at 5 o'clock now.
What? 6.
Yeah, we need to be early, okay?
Yes.
But then you can still go there, they need to be. Let's
Go and check it out.
They can check, someone can check.
we're in Mato.
Yes,
Mat.
sir. Yes. Check it.
Okay, so I wanted to first of all say that I will first I'll give you question, I'll give you small time to think. But then it's as if I'll think with you, okay?
Yes.
Because I've been thinking since. Okay, this is contrôleur adjoint et trésor. Régie financière. Trésor 2021. Yes, question 1.
So treasure is under custom.
Treasure and custom, the thing is that they have the same father, just that they have different mothers.
Close grade 6 treasury. What become a sim? You're writing in treasury, you're writing in custom.
Well, it has not been launched this year. There are times that they launched both custom and treasury. I think lastly it was done 2 years ago. 60 custom, assistant controller custom, then 60 assistant controller treasurers. Because it's a category C now. For each of these the cases, at least 3 answers are proposed, of which one is correct. Copy the correct answer and do something with it. Okay.
So expression. Expression.
This is a different thing.
This is the same again.
I send this paper to you people in PDF. So it's in my phone that I could see if I can send it back. But now let's. It's okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, the first question says that any isosceles triangle with a measurement angle of 60 degrees is a triangle. Yes, that translation was there. This is the question itself, if I remember well. Any isosceles triangle with an angle that measures 60 degrees is a right angle triangle. They are now writing rectangle here. A right angle triangle. B. Isosceles triangle. C. Equilateral triangle. And D. Some other. What's the answer, please? Please, it's not like the question is an angle, a triangle where its angles, the interior angles are 60 degrees. How do we call it? This kind of triangle where you have 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees. How do we call it? Equilateral triangle. These sides are equal, 3 angles are equal. The number.
So what about isosceles?
Isosceles. 2 sides are equal.
The angle don't matter.
2 angles are equal. Not 3, 1 is different, but 2 are the same. It is now isosceles. 4, a triangle where all the 3 sides have different measurement, all the 3 angles have different measurement, it is known as a scalene triangle. So, there are 4 types of triangles. We have the right angle triangle, we have the equilateral triangle, we have the isosceles triangle, and the scalene triangle. The number square root of 9 minus 2 root 14 is equal to, so we have to simplify this boy. So that's a boy over here. So we have to simplify it. Can I wipe here? Now I'm wiping the questions, and you people are just looking at me. The square root of 9 minus 2 root 14. This thing is from a topic known as surd. Right? Surd. So now, any worry? It's okay. Now the first thing is that this is 9 minus 2 root 14 can be simplified to what? Root of 2 times 7, right? Now the next thing is this therefore is 9 minus 2 root 2 then root 7.
That's 7. 2 times 7 is 7.
I'm just expressing 14 because 2 times 7 is 14, right? Yes, so that I'm just expressing it at 2 times 7. Because when I look at the answers, I have root 7, root 2 somewhere. So I'm trying to simplify it, that's what I'm doing. What about 9? 9 is what? No. Can we express 9 as the square root of something? The answer is no. So we can just say 9 is 3 squared, right? Eh?
Yes, sir.
2 root 2 root 7 square root. Okay. The options that we have, we have just root 7, root 2. So what can we do again to reduce this thing, to simplify it again to a smaller, to a simpler form? Please, 1 minute.
How is that going to be the second? The second one. The middle of the second. And the second is what?
Has anybody done this, something about this? Let me see. Root 7 minus root 2. Let's square this and see. What's root? Okay, root 7. We square it. Root 7 minus root 2. So we have 7 minus root 7 root 2 minus root 2 root 7 plus 2. Okay, and 7 plus 2 is 9, right? So this step will come back with this step. So I'll clean this step here. Now from here, 7 plus 2 is 9. Then this is 2 root 2, then root 7. Very good. So look at what I'm about to do here. It means that 9 minus 2 root 2 root 7 is the same as root 7 minus root 2 squared. Because when you square it, this is where you arrive. So this is 9 minus 2 root 2 root 7, that is equal to this, but it had a square root, so we will not remove that square root. This square here will cancel the square root, and the answer is what? Root 7 minus, is it 2 root 2 or root 2? No, it's root 2. So Now, this is the answer.
So, if that like small, if like you don't know that thing is the same as the square root of 7 and the square root of 2.
If you don't know that this is
Equals to that one.
okay.
Yes.
If you don't know the fair now.
Because the way I do it, I don't know how you manage to have it.
Actually, in a question like this one, you should just open your mind and then try other possibilities. For example, see, when I started, remember I cancelled a step here. I wanted to do something, I noticed it cannot come out with an answer like this one. So if I tried this one and it did not work, I'll still think of another possibility and then I'll see into that. Also, this is square root here. So you can move from the answer to the question. So you can see, you can take option 1, square it and see if it gives you this. If not, option 1 is wrong. You take the second option, which is B. Square it and see if it gives you this expression. Because this is a square root and then it's only the square that can remove square root, you know now. Exactly. So you can move from, if you don't know how to approach it, you can take the answer, square it and check. If it gives you this expression, if it doesn't, take the second, take the third, take the fourth, one of them will go. And then sometimes you even notice that you're having problem with square, square root, square and square root, just leave that one and feel like that. Let's go. In a reference frame, we consider the points A, 2/3, net 1, B, and I, -5 on 12, 3 on 4, which is a midpoint of the segment. The segment, these are will present segment A, B. Okay, now, the coordinate of B is, so this is what they are talking about. Just try and understand small. It means we have a point A, we have another point B. The midpoint of these 2 points, A, B, the midpoint is at I, and this is I. Now they have given you A, they have given you I, and they want you to find B. So this is what you do. You let B have coordinates X, Y. It's okay now? Because B is a point. A point always have 2 coordinates, X coordinate and Y coordinate, X coordinate, Y coordinate. So B also has what? X coordinate and Y coordinate.
So I'm looking for you.
Okay. Now, the midpoint of the line segment in coordinate geometry, you know. Midpoint is gotten by what? X1 plus X2 over 2, Y1 plus Y2 over 2. We know this, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, we are trying to say that X1 plus X2 on 2, sorry, Y1 plus Y2 on 2 is equal to this point, the midpoint, which is 5 on 2, -5 on 2, 3 on 4. Okay, now, X1 is 2/3, X2, we don't know. So, we now say 2/3 plus X, because this is our X1, X2 and Y2, right? Are we together? Yes. This is X1, Y1, X2, Y2, and this is the midpoint on 2. Now Y1 is what? -1 plus Y2, which is Y, is -1. on 2. This gives you negative 5 on 12, 3 on 4. So now, what does it mean? It means firstly that 2/3 plus x over 3 is equal to negative over 2. Thank you. Negative 5 on 12. That's the first equation, from which we will have x, and then we also have that negative 1 plus y on 2 is equal to 3 on 4. If this happens, then we can cross multiply. We have that 4 into negative 1 plus y is equal to 2 times 3, 6. Now, negative 4y plus 4y is equal to 6. As a result, y is equal to, wait. Negative 4,
Negative
what?
4 only.
Mates.
Negative 4.
Negative 4 plus 4y, right? So, y is equal to 10 divided by what? 4, right?
Is that 8 to 10? 8 to 6.
6 now. 6, we'll cross this 4 here, it becomes 6 plus 4 now, 10.
10.
Then, let me do it. We have that 4y is equal to 6 plus 4, 10. We now divide both sides by 4, so that we'll be left with y equal to 6 on 10. The 6 is 10 on 4, which is what?
5.
We have y. We'll do the same thing here to have x. So, we can cross multiply. We have that, let me clean up here and do it there, right? I hope you don't have to copy. You just have to understand now. If you copy, when will you read it? You are writing tomorrow. After 2 on 3, you just have to understand. Plus x on 2, then, sorry, is equal to negative 5 on 12. Okay, so after 12 times 2/3 plus x is equal to negative 10. Now this is 4 times 2, 8 plus 12x, right? What is
4 times 2.
okay, fever. You said fever.
Since we want to I got to pay 1 time such SMI to
Okay, that's what is giving you fever. You paid 1,000 to extend your IT.
the population, even now, only population that is there.
Okay, finally you extended.
Yes, I extended.
Okay, so since you stood too much, you are tired or you're having fever and so on.
Headache.
Okay, headache. If it's headache, it's normal. Okay. Yeah, now. I'm even adding it now. So it means x is equal to what? Negative 10 minus. Exactly, negative 18. Then we divide now by 12. So x is 3 here is what? 6. Negative 6 on what? 4. Negative 3 on. Job done. Okay, they did not ask for x and y, they asked for the coordinate of b. So b has as coordinate what's x? Negative 3 on 2. And what's y? 5 on 2. I cannot even see the dashboard, so okay. In the figure opposite, which I'm not seeing any figure, a circle. There's no figure at all. Okay, so So this question, but the question is in the PDF, so maybe I have to go and solve it. But for what sake? You are writing tomorrow. Because they are talking about a figure that's a circle. And the circles that have you measure and so on and so forth, but there's no figure, so we cannot answer. Writing as a product of prime factors. As a product of prime factors, please take this 4 and 9 x squared minus 2 and 3 x plus 1 over 4. Now we should write as a product of prime factor. Listen. Just do this. Take here. I'm not going to answer that like this, but rather from the answer, because it's going to be very strenuous for you to express. If it was a number like 18 as a product of prime factors, we did that yesterday. But now, to do such thing, just take the answers that you have, multiply them together. The one that gives you this is the correct answer. For example, you have A is 2/3 x minus half. 2 and 3 plus half. This is A. Multiply it. If it gives you this, it's correct. If it doesn't give you this, take B. Let's try to multiply this.
Because these are 2x. X squared.
Let's go. 2/3 x times 2/3 is what? Okay, no, there's a problem. Exactly. So with this is just 2/3 plus half. Okay. So we need to have x squared somewhere. So if there was x before we start thinking, so A is already wrong. We now take B, we multiply C and Z before we now see which one is correct. It's okay now. That's not what?
I thought you would take the units.
Hey, that was sleepy. Oh,
Maybe I didn't have it.
it was sleepy anyway. You're writing to you. Okay, the scientific number negative 231.5 times 10 to the power 15 can also be written as, is it to the power 15? Yes. So see what you do, but it's not 15. I'm not sure, but it's not. It's 15. It's okay, sure. Okay. This is what you do. This is where the decimal point is. As a scientific number, you bring this point 1, 2, 3. Okay. Or 1, 2. So that we should have 2 points. Depending on the answers that you have, but this one is preferable. When you do this, you check the answer list. It's MCQ. So when you check, you probably have 1. If not, then you take the 10 decimal point. When you move to the left twice, what happens is that does the power add or reduce? A? Is it 15 or negative 15? 15. Okay. When you move to the left, the power is going to drop by 2 because we are moving twice, right? So you have now negative 2.315 times 10 to the power Now, if this option check, if it's not there, then you'll be negative 0.2315 times 10 to the power now 12. And all the two they are not there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the correct answer.
Then option D.
D is there.
Yes, sir.
But it's now 23 point.
23 point what?
Minus 23.15.
Negative 23.15 times 10 to the power what?
14.
14. 23. The point is here. So this one is correct. So this is the answer that is there. This one would have the best, is not there. This one. But if they put this one and it was going to the power 12. Then it's not here. 7x is equal to what? 11? No, it's not 11. So x is what? 9, 13 on. X again is what? 1 and 6. Which one is there? 13 on 7 now.
So which number?
Question number 9. Flip the page. There are some of those things that it offers money.
You guys flash. Vai ter que te ver. Vem daqui.
Okay, is that why they fool you that they are also writing in French? And your phones, their paper is in English.
So that would fool me, but they get told me that they are writing in French.
But they get fooled you
No,
now.
so I want to write, no, so like, she said that I'm going to have French like a language and school there.
Yes, now.
And then,
But it's not a lie.
we'll have,
It's a lie now, so they can still fool you now.
Was you free? You should not inform me now. So you have to say now. You should talk about
Wrong information.
When
It's
I
the
told
same
her
like
that-
fooling
So
somebody.
when I was telling her that, instead of having this, so that no, it's not like that.
Good.
You
So that's wrong
So I
information.
left her, what should I do? I should have-
Wrong information and misleading someone is the same thing.
He said she's not misleading, she was just telling me.
Say,
Okay. She was just telling you now. Now that she was just telling you, are you writing French tomorrow?
And you know I'm writing French. I thought her that she would give me this thing now, that
They communicate now.
No.
Okay, so are you writing French tomorrow?
And I'm not writing.
So she was misleading you now.
She's not misleading me.
I don't know.
Misleading does not necessarily mean that I know that it is wrong. If I'm here now and then I'm doing this thing, I think that is correct. Meanwhile, it's not the real thing. I'm misleading you.
So we're like discussing.
So there are two things. Either I'm here, I know very well that I've come to show you the wrong road, or I've come thinking that this is the correct way, and then which is not even the correct way. I'm still misleading. But then anything that you hear from
So
my
you know when you're writing, we need to discuss with some people are writing the complete thing. So she just keep telling me her own thing.
Because she's writing also.
She's writing that
Okay.
see also.
Good luck from our father.
Eh?
We say good luck from our father.
He was supposed to come.
Hey,
Is it even Mayang?
sure, my
He was supposed to come. So now, if he's coming, it's just that he wants to come because I told him that I'm going to provide. Not that I'm always covering things. So if you were having a class, the first period but with him, he would have been here till now. He's coming around. But the good thing is that here teachers don't come late, you know now.
So, it's you that you're
So the equations are finished. Okay, this is another one. An acute angle whose sine is equal to the cosine has a measure of an acute angle. 90 is off because 90 is not accurate. Right?
Yes, sir.
An acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. So when an angle is less than 90 degrees, it is acute. When now it is between 90 and 180, it is obtuse. Yes. Then when it is now between 180 and 270, it is reflex. These are the types of angle. So this angle that are within this region are called acute angle. Acute angle. When the angle now is like this, more than 90, it is obtuse. And then for an angle that's more than 180, it is reflex. Now, that is sine, the cos of that angle is the same as the sine of that angle. The angle must be 45. Yes, there was a question like that in the book. And they are seeing it again. I don't know if you've seen it again, because now this is it. Sine and cosine are complementary. What does it mean? Sine of an angle plus the cosine of that same angle, sine theta plus cos theta, is equal to 180. What does it mean? Sine theta is equal to cos theta minus 1, cos 180 minus theta. So we now need an angle that satisfies this condition, where sine, this solving is when you don't know you. I mean, you don't know sine. I say I equal to prime sine 30 cos 60, those kind of special angles now. 30, 45, 60, and 90. What's the calculator here? You have a calculator? Okay, take it out. So for these angles, this is angle, sine, cos, tan. So please just copy that small table out. Okay. Sine 30, half. Yeah, half. Cos 30, root 3 on 2. Tan 30. Oh. I forgot how to punch calculator, or it's because I'm not free. It's OH. Eyes are not giving. Okay. Let's come down here first. Sine 45. Come on, come. Where's the root sign on this paper? The square root. Okay. It's okay. When you are old and then you are not having eyes, you don't see right. Okay. Okay, so this is root 2 on 2. Root 2 on 2. Okay. Cos 45. Is root 2 on 2 again. So what's the answer to our question? It's 45 now.
Yeah.
Because sin 45 is root 2 on 2 and the cos is also root 2 on 2, right? Tan 45 is 1. Sin 60 is root 3 on 2. Sin 90 is 1. Cos 90 is swap. Cos 60 is half. Tan 90 is infinity. Does not exist. Tan 60, 1.73. What's left? Tan 30. 0.57. Root 3 on 3. Root 3 on 3. That 1.57, let me see. I'm converting it to root like that because it's difficult to memorize the decimal. But it's easier to memorize this one, right? It's okay, sure. Okay, take that table. And the answer is 45 because cos 45 and sin 45 is also on 2. Same answer. Just leave the 1.73 like that.